Good night. Talk about the events of the day. It was indeed an exciting day, young hero. I think that the Levant told us only what he wanted us to know about this war. And when you have earned his trust, perhaps he will tell you more. I do not understand why the leopardmen would want to fight the Simbani. Leopardmen usually stay in the jungles. They are only out at night. The Simbani, on the other hand, stay on the savannah and hunt only by day. There is little interaction between the tribes. That the leopardmen would suddenly want to start a war only with the Simbani, but with my people as well, is something beyond my belief. The jungle is just to the east of here. The leopardmen have their village hidden there somewhere. It is said to be protected by magic. Prisha believes that the spell on the leopardmen outside prevents outsiders from even seeing the village. It is said that no one can see what a leopardman does not want to see. Okay. Savannah. The savannah is very beautiful, but it can be very dangerous as well. Take care as you travel, my friend. On the savannah, the places of safety are far apart. Do not travel too far from them before you know what you are doing. You'll be safest in Tarna or the Simbani village. There's supposed to be a magical lake somewhere to the south that will be safe as well. Okay. Uhura will be glad to help you in any way she can, but she cannot go against the will of Laban. Uhura is a warrior and she is sworn to obey the Laban.
Makes sense.
Uhura proved herself worthy of the title of warrior during initiation ceremony some time back. The reason she traveled to Shapir was to retain her status as warrior. Initiation. Prove that one is a warrior, one must undergo the series of trials testing through skills. Through initiation, one becomes welcomed as a respected adult in this tribe. Trials vary each time, but are designed to test both physical skills and cunning. The trials can be done alone or in competition. Sometimes several young ones undergo initiation at the same time. She wished to have a child, but a wife cannot be a warrior. She now has Simba, and no man here can claim her. She remains a warrior. I have no doubt that Simba will be a fine warrior like his mother someday. As I said, I will go back to Tarna and find out if Krisha has learned anything more about demons.
Wow.
So Mux is going to let me treat myself even with his extended leave and get the virtual tabletop software I've wanted when it goes on sale this week. I'm excited to try GMing again and can hopefully find a time for it.
Nice.
Learn from what you can about the Simbani and try to keep them from starting this war. Return to Tarna whenever you need to do so. Demons. Until I know for certain that demons are again released into Tarna, I need to stay near my brother, Raja. Raja still believes that war is honorable. He will be trying to convince the council to declare war upon the leopardmen. Unless I am in Tarna, Raja may succeed in starting this war. To the Simbani, the essence of honor is trust. They are a very open people and share evenly with all members of the tribe. To the liontaurs, honor is a matter of pride in obeying the laws of Tarna. To the paladin, honor is doing whatever it takes to bring about the greatest good for all. The attack upon the peace message is an attack upon the liontaurs. It is only our word that stands between Tarna and war. The pledge of honor for peace means that we must do everything we can to learn the truth behind the attack upon this peace mission. We must do everything in our power to bring the leopardmen and the Simbani together to end this enmity. I feel in my soul that my daughter is still alive. When we find her, we will know the truth. We must find her. The way of the paladin is very difficult and lonely at times, for you must trust your own heart to know what is right in the judgment of others.
Going pretty well. It's just almost over. That's my extra long weekend, so it's nice. But yeah, it's good to ask people to be kind, but that I did want to know about areas people would like to see improvement. It was all around positive with only a few constructive bits. Nice.
Yeah. You've been, as you said, you had an extended weekend, so that was nice, but keeping busy.
Right. Did a lot of gardening and stuff that I usually do around this time of year, so.
Yeah. So, been pretty busy with that.
So how much is your software going on sale for? The longer you stay here, the more the Zabani and the Labian will learn to respect you. However, do not use some magic before Zampani. They distrust and fear magic. That's what I was wondering. Looks like we still have the game doing some weird things. Maybe we should
Okay.
save and then 20% off of how much is the normal price? They only do the sale twice a year, and it's the only time it gets discounted. Next would be Black Friday.
Sure.
Okay, so $50 regular, 20%. That's pretty decent.
Take it down to 40.
Yeah, it's gonna knock it down to 40. Mm-hmm.
How do you be liking our village? It be not large, for it holds but a few families this time of year. Next season we move to a larger village and more families will be joining us. Great.
You say Habari to Yahora,
Missouri friend.
friend.
Tell about you.
Today. That'd be most interesting, young hero. It doesn't say much. It's Zimba, Urar's child.
Wake it up.
You better think again. The village will be keeping dangerous animals away and the children from running too far. My sisters say she be chasing Simba most every day, so the fence be a very good thing. My sister watches Simba during the day while I guard the cattle or the village. My sister Naisha is newly wedded and longs for a baby. Simba be a very good lesson to her.
1 week later, she no longer longs for a baby.
Yeah. Still 40, but which I feel. But Muck said you could. I mean, you should. So, okay. But with any luck, even if it takes a bit, I might be able to at least make that much back, as people do tip good GMs, or I could even try paid games once I get a hang of it. Yeah. Somebody be the people of the lion and mostly be leaving the lions alone. We show them who be boss and they not be bothering our cattle. Many warriors stand together with spears, jumping and yelling at the lions. Lions mostly not like loud noises and people calling them names. They slink off ashamed of being made fools. One young male, too full of pride, tried to attack the warriors. He learned fast that shields be hard on teeth and spears can bite too. Soon he be running off. Now he be sleeping after running most of the day. He be most dear to me, leaving the village for him a very good idea. I be a warrior. A wife cannot be a warrior. I not wanting some stuck-up man thinking I be his. So I leave the Sabani. I be traveling far. When I go to Shapir, I meet fine, strong men. He like me. I like him. He make fine, strong son. So I come home. Now I still a warrior, but I have a son too. She got her cake and is eating it too.
Same with some guard.
The spears area be for warriors to practice throwing spears. A warrior needs to be strong and good at throwing to make the spear go straight. You aren't going to warrior, so you won't be doing that, right?
No, I mean, it's good for practicing your throwing.
A warrior needs good balance and to think with whole body. When two people on bridge, brain be too slow and body fall off. When the body be doing the thinking, body be fast. The bridge be for training the body. The Simbani move with the seasons, so the cattle always be eating fresh grass. Simbani life be based upon cattle. The cattle be our wealth, our food, our clothes, and our drink. I remember a long, tedious training session with her in 2.
Yeah, you could do a lot of fighting and stuff like that, so.
I think you played a paladin. We could have imported that character, right? It's difficult to sleep the first night in a new place. I know, but you should at least try to rest.
It's kind of a neat little...
Well, you got your own little rug there.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night. Good night, my friend. He'll be gone in the morning, right? Because he's leaving to go back.
Yeah.
Yep. You waken as the sun begins to rise. Rakesh left the hut at the first light. You vaguely remember hearing his farewell. Looks like you might have a box there.
Yeah, here's another.
You could store objects you don't want in this large chest.
Yeah, so if you want to carry more meat in there or something.
The large empty jar stands in the corner of this room. Don't bother. You warm your hands by the fire. And even Uhara is leaving. A zebra skin, an ornate shield firmly attached to the wall. You try to straighten out the shield, but it's too firmly attached to the wall. Well, Kitty, anything's possible. I don't know anything about this stuff, so I don't really know. But I'm sure if you want to make it work out for yourself, you know, and if you can get good people working with you, you know, to experience the tabletop together software, you know, then maybe they could help out with like a tip or two, you know. The bridge between 2 platforms consists of rough-hewn planks supported on a pair of wooden poles. Knotted ropes give access to each end of the bridge. Habari, hero of Shabir, this is the place where the Simbani practice balance and judgment. This is the wrestling bridge. The last part of the initiation contests are held here.
So especially with the Simbani, it focuses heavily on like the fighters and the paladins. And you definitely get the vibe that this land is not very tolerant of magic users and definitely not thieves. Great.
Say hello to Uhura. Some Jumbo hero. I just be seeing if you have any questions which need to be answered. The warriors be standing on the bridge and facing each other. They each be trying to make the other lose his balance. The skill of balancing important, but so to be judging the right moves to counter your opponent and knock him off. This be the true tough competition and requires much practice. When young Sabanis wish to be warriors, they must prove themselves to be worthy. They must go through many tests to be initiated as a warrior. When several young Sabanis wish to be warriors at the same time, they compete with each other to be initiated. The winner will get the prize of his asking if Labion thinks he's worthy. The bridge be a good place to practice, be building up your agility. Agility be good for dodging the claws of monsters. Missouri, young friend, my job as a warrior today means I be doing much walking around the village. I have plenty of time to stop and talk with you. So if you didn't have the skill levels we currently have, you probably would fall off.
Yeah, you're correct.
Very good, young hero. You be learning well how to balance on the bridge.
Okay, you're gonna do the competition. Let's see. She wants to do it later or something. Because you end up learning how to. Unless it's like, you're not a warrior, so forget it.
Oh, that might be it. Hey, Medicine Hat, welcome back in. Everything's going well. We are in the village of the Sabani. We are met up with Aurora, which was a character in Quest for Glory 2. And we are, I guess, training and stuff. Kawahiri, friend, remember, if you need to speak with me, you can find me in my hut at night. Don't come too late. I do need to sleep. I was wondering if she had a shirt on or but I think it's like a beaded top or something. Welcome, Princess Shapir. Your be telling us you soon here. I am Yesufu. Also, we're noticing we're clipping the game. This is a cage for holding the Zabani. You see a young Zabani named Yesufu.
Now, this is one of the things I love the most about this game.
You see some sort of game carved into the rock.
It's a Wari, which is like Mancala. So this is a fun little bit.
You greet Yesufu. Missouri, Prince of Shapir. You tell Yesufu about your adventures in Shapir. So the man behind all bad things in Shapir was a wizard? All uses of magic be bad. I am the son of Labian. I am also a very good Awari player. This is the game you see before me.
Okay.
This is the game of Awari. I will be happy to show you how it is played. The side be near me, be my side. The hole on the end of the left be my home. The hole on the end of the right be your home. 3 stones be put in all of the other holes. We be taking turns moving stones from one hole to another. You move first, pick a hole on your right, on your side, and move all the holes to the right. Drop 1 stone in each hole. If the last stone land in your home, then you get one more turn. If the last stone land in an empty hole, then you capture all the stones across from it. You get to put them and capturing stone in your home. The game ends when either side has no more stones. Only home have stones. The player with the most stones in his home be the winner, and the other player be the loser. So hopefully you had a good lunch, Medicine Hat, as well. We be playing just for fun because you have no cows. I let you play the first stone.
Now, let's see. Yeah, okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, and let's see. If I do one here, that'll be the last one empty, so I then also get to take those crossed. Gets to go again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a really good one. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. And I'll do this. Oop, that was a bad move on his part because I get to move it. It's empty here, so I'll get mine plus his, so I'll get like 6 for that. More stones. Winner. Yes. My people have a saying about little and little fill the kebab measure. Means doing things at a time. We'll get things done. I think about this while playing a Wari. Your turn to move your stones. It's about Wari. To win the game, you must have the most stones in your home. When either side is empty, this simple game of wits. When it be your turn, you take all the stones from one hole on your side and move them one at a time to the right, even in your home and in the holes on my side. You capture stones by placing your last stone in an empty hole on either side. Then you take that stone and the stones across from it and place them in your home. So it's Mancala. Yep. Thought this Quest for Glory sucked quite a bit and it crashed heaps.
It seems to be having some issues with the image clipping.
Yeah, we're playing through Scum VM. I haven't seen too many crashes or anything like that, but this is kind of goofy. I'm also using a fan-made patch from somebody called Ash Lancer who added some extra bits to this game. So that makes it kind of interesting from that point. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, this is one of the things I enjoy the most about this game. And yeah, this was a Wari or a Mancala, so they're very similar. Let me see what we got here. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or just 1. Let's see, that's 6. 3, 6. Oh, okay, that worked out actually a little nicer than I thought. Now this game is over. More stones in your home than I have mine. You be the winner. Okay, not quite as huge, but you only got 6 that time, so yeah, I played in the 90s with no fan patches. Yeah, and there was a set of patches also called New Rising Sun that were used a lot with a number of the Seer games, especially Quest for Glory 4. And those helped to do a lot of patches, but not everything. Ash Lancer also did some patches and updates to Quest for Glory 4 as well. I have not played it with those patches yet because that came out just like maybe a few days after I last played Quest for Glory 4. And I played Quest for Glory 4 actually twice. So that would have been about 4 years ago in October. I played the floppy disk version on like hardware from 1994, so kind of how it was intended to be played, and yes, it was buggy. And then of course the updated version, but it'll be interesting to see, you know, trying to play with this patch when I play Quest for Glory 4 next.
Playing again?
Yep.
Eventually you play for money?
No, they only deal with cows.
Okay.
Ooh, Let's see. 1, 2, 4. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. And that would be my move. Oh, that was a close one. Simbani. The Simbani are roving people. This is only our home for this season. Usually we will move soon to another village where our cattle can graze on fresher grass. This year, though, we will be staying here until we win war against the leopard men and regain our spear of death.
Okay. Board games should only be played for honor.
Yeah.
No money.
And then you play Risk, and then there's, you know, a total world annihilation when somebody gets pissed and throws the board. Leopardmen. The leopardmen are a sneaky people who live in the jungle. We have always stayed away from them before. Now that they stole our spear of death, they be our enemy. The spear of death was stolen by night. There was not a trace of the thief. That is why we know it was leopardmen who stole it. They used their magic to take it. We will fight the leopardmen and we will win back our spear of death. Soon I will be a warrior and fight in this war. Cage. This be a special cage. This be built to hold leopardmen prisoners. No magic can affect it. When cast upon it, that way the leopardman prisoner cannot use magic to escape. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I'm wondering if the leopardmen are as bad as they are making it.
They're very kind of black and white about their opinions about things.
Oh, yeah.
You know, all magic is bad. So this is a great way of practicing your throwing in this game. So doing the stats grinding and stuff.
This be the place where the Sabani practice throwing spears. No Sabani warrior will ever use a sword, since you cannot very well throw a sword in battle. Well, I guess you could if you were mad, but it wouldn't work very well. Greet. Missouri, hello. I hope you are also well. To hit your target with the spear takes both strength and throwing skill. You can build up your strength through practice, but you will be needing to use your brains to improve your throwing skill. The target out there be made from the hides of animals. For practice, it does not move. During the initiation contest, it's pulled back and forth to make the contest more difficult.
Contest.
To become a Zimbani warrior, a youth must undergo a series of initiation tests. When several youths are ready, the initiation becomes a contest. Spear throwing be always a big part of initiations. To become a Zimbani warrior, a youth must undergo, same thing. Simba stays with my sister during the day. He keeps her running. Show me how you throw a spear at the target and I will tell you how to be improving your skills.
Oh, if I like...
Hero, do not be discouraged because you need to practice more. Remember that a Zimbani warrior practices spears throwing from the time a Zimbani can walk without falling down. Simba's first toy was a spear. You must be practiced very hard to be skilled as the Zimbani warrior at spear throwing. You be doing very well. I think you soon be giving Zimbani warrior challenges at spear throwing. It seems no matter how you aimed, that it didn't.
Boing. Oh, we like throw at the ground again. Yeah.
Well, we got that already.
So if you remember from Conquest of the Longbow, there was, you know, the arrow shooting sequence, and it had some similarities. So you sometimes see the flag blowing, so you have to keep it in mind with the wind. So let's take a look at her stats, see if those... oh wow.
What's 0?
Just like paladin points. The
oh,
stats
0 is
are all
when you
wonky
fell
off
on the
here.
ground. Okay.
Wow, that's goofy. Okay, let's that is goofy. Let's change screens and see if that fixes that. I don't know if there's something it's because we're using this patch, or if it's because it's going through ScumVM that we're seeing some really goofy things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird. Let's
No, Whitney, that's gonna be there for a while, so don't bother it.
see if there we go.
Oh, you.
I restored, so stamina, throwing. Okay, our throwing didn't really go up or anything, so yeah, okay. Let me see. Oh, our intelligence has gone up, agility, vitality has gone up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a few stats have gone up. Our throwing didn't go up at all.
Isn't that supposed to be what you're supposed to be getting stats on? Is the throwing?
Eventually, yeah. So. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't know why that. Oh, that was cool.
Maybe it helped to, like, restart it again.
That's cool. He's doing the acrobatic flip, because normally it's just doing the jump, and so if you're competing against somebody, you want to do the opposite of their movement. So like if they squat, you jump. If they do a left, you do right. That's kind of neat. Kind of wondering if that was added as part of the patch, or if that had just been in there. I just don't remember it. Because
That was the falling off part.
let's see if I'm oh, stamina. It's getting low.
Yeah.
Oh, they gave me some nice okay. That's better. Okay, but that helped bump up my agility by 7 points, so
Okay.
yeah. There's definitely some stat grinding in this, and there's like some things, especially even in the VGA remake of Quest for Glory 2, I did that where I just take some item or do something to be able to grind the stats, and then put like some heavy item on the enter key and then leave for a while and just let it do that. And there's definitely a way to do that with the honor in this game. But we're playing as a thief, so I'm not as worried about the honor.
Because you're going to be breaking honor anyway, breaking into things and stuff. Guard says, go on in. Up, bars the way with the spear. You're not allowed to go in. You walk around the chief's hut, carefully looking for details. You see a definite weakness in the wall at the back of the Labian's hut.
See, what time is it? Okay. It's like middle of the day, so if you try to go there, it says, nope. I like that it's very quick about retrieving it versus in Quest for Glory 1, there's an archery range and you can practice throwing your daggers against that, but it would be, pretty much throw dagger, throw dagger, throw dagger, retrieve daggers, throw dagger, throw dagger, throw dagger, retrieve dagger. So there definitely were certain phrases. I got really good at typing, fighting after fighting a creature, typing like search body or search opponent. Okay, let's see. Okay, throwing went up a little bit, so. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it has hotkeys for triggering certain things, which are.
I don't think.
nice.
Yeah, I was thinking it was not nighttime yet to even go back to the hut, but you open it this way. I'm gonna stop eating on them. What?
Thinking you can also do like hang like a monkey. Yeah, there he goes. Like crossing as monkey bars. Okay, gave me some more agility, a little bit of strength. So some of the stat grinding in this game, which we'll see how much we want to actually try in this game. And unfortunately, nobody is here to play games. Yeah, should have saved a game for the award, but at least we got through at least one. So. Let's rest again. Stand.
And what else is there to do here?
Count cattle.
I mean, what's our purpose here?
Well, right now we're just kind of getting,
Buffed up?
introducing ourselves and meeting people, I guess. Okay, day 5. Oh, I just showed you can also climb across like a little monkey.
Is the day going to be switching?
Yeah, eventually. Down, left, right, twirl.
Put that to music or something, then.
Left, right, company halt. Flip off. Yes, he does. Okay. Restart vitality a little bit. That's always good. So vitality is one of the best stats because it gives you both health and stamina in this game. One thing that was nice about when they got to this 256 VGA colors, they could start doing more like subtle color changes, especially when it starts becoming like nighttime.
Yeah, I
You
can
start
see the
seeing-
shadows.
Seeing some of the colors change a little bit over time. So that was kind of also a neat effect. Don't think it's happening just yet, but... Tall fence helps keep predators out of the Simbani village. Simbani villagers coming here to play the game of War. There is also KG hold prisoners. The rocky terrain in this area is more suitable for game playing than gardening. Just trying to kill a little bit of time. There's
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
another character or two to meet, but trying to see if it gets to the point where you can start seeing the colors change a bit. You might want to. Then we're gonna head out after the next day. Let's,
Head what? To the lepers?
let's explore the savannah and
Okay.
maybe even the jungle eventually. So there's things to do. Okay, yeah, that agility is gonna be jacked up pretty quickly, so.
Well, you started with some beefy stats.
Yeah, well, pretty much close to everything was at about 200 when we started, so. And stamina.
What's the max?
300 in this game.
300 per skill?
Yeah. So each game you can get like another 100. Rest another 30 minutes. Not too impatient. Yeah, let's go up here briefly.